The world of cryptocurrency is a digital frontier, full of wild rumors and even wilder dreams. In May 2025, a rumor exploded online. BNP Paribas, a centuries-old European banking giant, was supposedly teaming up with Pi Network, a new and unproven crypto project. The story claimed they'd launch a revolutionary payment system called the Pi Nexus banking system, using high-tech features like media group, business people shaking hands over digital interface, infographic display of payment systems, close-up of computer screen showing API code you stock or distribute equally, open banking APIs, and instant SEPA transfers. For Pi Network's community, this sounded like the breakthrough they'd been waiting for. Legitimacy, real-world use, and maybe, finally, real value for their coins. Social media lit up with excitement, echoing the news across. Media group, person scrolling through X, Twitter, feed on smartphone, animated Telegram chat bubbles, hands typing on laptop with crypto forum on screen, stock a distribute and equally, X, Telegram, and crypto forums. But the internet is a breeding ground for both information and misinformation. The idea of a cautious traditional bank suddenly partnering with a crypto project that hadn't even launched its mainnet. It was almost too good to be true. The rumor raised eyebrows for anyone willing to look past the hype. Was this the dawn of a new era in digital finance, or just another case of wishful thinking gone viral? So, where did this story actually come from? Not from official press releases or executive interviews. The rumor was born in unofficial Pi Network community groups, fan spaces, not company channels. The evidence was a GitHub repository for the so-called Pi Nexus banking system, but anyone can create a GitHub repo. It wasn't linked to BNP Paribas or the Pi core team, just an independent project by an optimistic coder. Then, a few online publications, hungry for clicks, ran with the story. Coin Tribune published an article presenting the rumor as fact, fueling the fire. Many people saw the headline and believed it, never checking the source. The perfect storm: community enthusiasm, flimsy evidence, and irresponsible reporting. The Pi community, desperate for good news after price drops and delays, was primed to believe. The GitHub link looked technical, the articles looked official, and the rumor spread because people wanted it to be true. Eventually the story was debunked and the article retracted, but the rumor had already taken on a life of its own. In crypto, wishful thinking can move faster than the facts. Amid the frenzy, BNP Paribas and the Pi core team said nothing. No press releases, no interviews, no official statements, just silence. For a bank as big as BNP Paribas, a partnership like this would be a major event, legally requiring disclosure. The lack of confirmation was the biggest red flag. The Pi core team, usually quick to update their community, also stayed silent. If the partnership were real, both sides would have shouted it from the rooftops. Instead, reputable crypto news outlets traced the rumor to its unofficial origins and pointed out the total lack of credible confirmation. The story wasn't just unconfirmed, it was actively refuted by the silence. In finance and tech, if the companies involved aren't talking, there's probably nothing to talk about. Official sources matter. Everything else is just noise. Why did this rumor catch fire? Because Pi Network is unique, and its community is hungry for validation. Pi lets users mine coins on their phones, making crypto accessible to anyone with an app and a daily tap. Millions have joined, hoping their Pi coins will one day be worth something. But Pi has faced criticism. Coins are trapped in an enclosed mainnet, with no way to trade them on major exchanges. The open mainnet, which would allow real trading, has been delayed again and again. For many, the wait has tested their patience and made them eager for any sign of legitimacy. Talking about Picoin's price is tricky. There's no official market, just speculative IOUs on small exchanges. Early 2025 saw Pi IOUs surge to $3 on hype about the open mainnet and a Binance poll. But when the mainnet launch was delayed and Binance didn't list Pi, the price crashed to under 60 cents, a loss of over 80%. The community was left disappointed and desperate for good news. That's when the BNP Paribas rumor landed, a lifeline for a bruised community. It promised legitimacy and a turnaround, just when hope was fading. The rumor offered a story of redemption, and people clung to it. In crypto, hope can be as powerful as facts. But hope alone doesn't change reality. The price collapse set the stage for the rumor to spread. When dreams are dashed, people will believe almost anything. To see how unlikely this rumor was, you need to know BNP Paribas. This is one of the world's largest, most conservative banks, founded in 1848, with trillions in assets and operations in 65-plus countries. It's a pillar of global finance, subject to strict regulations and constant scrutiny. BNP Paribas is the definition of risk-averse, built on trust and stability. Their business spans everything from retail banking to complex corporate finance. They represent the old guard, the very system crypto claims to disrupt. The idea of them partnering with a pre-launch crypto project like Pi, it's a massive mismatch. Legacy banks don't make impulsive moves, especially with unproven players. BNP Paribas isn't ignoring crypto, they're just moving cautiously. They're interested in blockchain technology for things like cross-border payments and digital assets, not speculative coins. Their experiments are institutional and behind the scenes, not consumer-facing. Publicly, they're wary of crypto's volatility and regulatory risks. For a bank like BNP Paribas, risk management comes first. Pi Network, with its delays and lack of transparency, is the opposite of what a big bank would embrace. The real BNP Paribas is focused on safe, regulated innovation, not crypto hype. Let's separate fact from fiction. Fact: there's zero official confirmation of a BNP Paribas Pi Network partnership. The rumor started in unofficial community groups and was spread by unverified articles, later retracted. Fact: the evidence was a random GitHub repo, not an official project. Pi Network faces real challenges: delayed mainnet, no major exchange listings, and a crashing IOU price. The rumor was a symptom of the community's desire for good news, not reality. Fact: BNP Paribas is a cautious, regulated bank exploring blockchain for institutional use, not retail crypto partnerships. The story was pure hype, not substance. In the end, the rumor was a clash between crypto's fast-moving dreams and banking's slow, careful reality. Reality and fiction never even came close to meeting. What can we learn from this? First, always check your sources. A rumor in a fan group isn't news. Look for official statements. Don't confuse what you want to be true with what's actually true. Confirmation bias is powerful. Stay skeptical, especially when the news sounds too good. News outlets and influencers have a responsibility to verify before reporting. As consumers, reward good journalism and ignore clickbait. In crypto, there are no shortcuts. Real value takes time, work, and trust. Magical partnerships and overnight riches are almost always fantasy. The best tool for any investor is skepticism. Always ask for proof. In the end, trust but verify, and never stop questioning.